My name is Asen Asenov. I am professor in transport department at University of Ruse Angel Kanchev. My topic is transport challenges. I start actively work on national and international projects from 2007 when we start one project were implemented with our team an international project for the use of electrical and hybrid cars. This cars is free dock and urban logistic for post services. After this project, we start work on national scientific program funded by the Ministry of Education and Science in Bulgaria for the period 2018-2023. Name is Low Carbon Energy for Transport and Households. E+. Partner was Bulgarian Academy of Science with 7 of its research institute, Technical University Sofia, our University of Ruse, Sofia University, Климент Охридски Technical University Varna, Professor Asen Zlatarov University, University of Chemical Technology and Metallurgy, Center for Hydrogen Technology, and Southwestern University Neofit-Rilski. This project had 3 work packages. We worked on work package 2, electric vehicles and hydrogen mobility. And this national program was planned to be created first demonstration project and extension of the fuel cells battery mileage of a trolleybus, minimum 100 kilometers, and second task was hydrogen powered river vessels, one physical model. We can see it on the picture. Results from this national research program can find on the website and left side here. And one of these results is solar and hydrogen powered river vessels with name Hydroforce on the right picture. What are the research activities? First, it is hydrogen mobility. Development of a hybrid battery fuel system cell for transport purposes, hybrid electromobility, research on electric vehicle and hydrogen mobility. And second, it is demonstration project, a test commissioning of a vessel powered by solar energy and fuel cell and the Danube water area close to town of Silistra. It will be prepared this year, 2025. In March 2020, start new project development assistance for regions with support from fuel cells and hydrogen. We planned to bought for Sofia, our capital, 30 hydrogen buses plus retrofitting for 30 trolleybuses, and for Ruse, my town, retrofitting for ships plus 20 hydrogen buses plus 2 megawatt photovoltaic park plus electrolyzer for 600 kilogram per day production. 2018, we start still one project where our university was partner, project modeling and development of a complex system for selection of technology for transport and the transport networks from our national scientific funds. We prepare one portable system for measuring the main emissions from road transport. So it is carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitric dioxide, particulate matter PM1, 2.5 and 10, environmental temperature, humidity and pressure. And the picture here is our system from Libelium, and it is really system and our car with which we make our experience. information have on the website of the project. Result from our work was published from Springer and three monography. The chapters are the Danube River multimodality and intermodality from 2019. Next chapter from 2020 is research on the state of urban passenger mobility in Bulgaria and prospect for using low carbon energy for transport. And from 2022, current uses of multimodal and intermodal cargo transportation. By the end of 2023, we'll start new project modeling and development of a complex system for environmental and energy efficiency of transportation on urban conditions. This project is funded by the National Science Fund of the Ministry of Education and Science of Bulgaria. It must finish in 2026. Results from our work is present and chapter from one monography on Springer, Systems for Planning and Operation of Electric Buses for Public Transport of Passengers and Cities. It published by the end of 2024. On our work, our team, Professor Velizara Pencheva, Mladen Kulev, and me, we make one study on long-distance electric mobility on a multinational road from Ruse to Paris through European and non-European countries. You can see our road: Ruse, Bulgaria; Vidin, Bulgaria; Belgrade, Serbia; Zagreb, Croatia; Maribor, Slovenia; Salzburg, Austria; Munich, Germany; Wuppertal, Germany; Liège, Belgium; and Paris and France. On the picture is our road. What to do first? Selection of electrical vehicle. For the purposes of this study, we bought a new Peugeot E 2008 and we registered it in March 2023. That year, the model was manufactured with two different battery capacities, one with 50 kilowatt hours and another with 54. The vehicle used for the study was equipped with the following technical specification as documentation and the technical manuals. Autonomous range 330, maximum 342 km, aligning closed with the European average at the time. Battery capacity is 50 kilowatt lithium-ion battery, electric motor powered 100 kilowatt, front mounted, curb weight 1,623 kilogram, maximum speed electronically limited up to 150 kilometers per hour, average energy consumption is 15.7 to 16.1 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. The car is traveling with two passengers and luggage around 240 kilogram. We had 70 points of charge and summary of the results for specific consumption and losses due to discrepancies under different atmospheric conditions and driving modes are here on this table. And you can see that specific consumption is from 14.65 to 22.14 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. On this table, we'll see 21 charging stations where we visit along the research road, but on 3 of them we have unsuccessful charging. They are with yellow color. The correlation between ambient temperature and speed mode concerning losses due to discrepancy and mileage and specific consumption during travel without actually load. You can see on this picture the data that was proposed with IBM SPSS Statistic 26 shows that the temperature range from 24 to 35 degree, the average speed of the section from 58.9 to 74.5 km per hour. The millage mismatch losses from 0.64 to 29.86%, and the specific fuel consumption ranges from 14.65 to 22.14 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. The electric vehicles routes passes through the countries of Bulgaria, Serbia, Croatia, Slovenia, and Austria. The electric vehicle did not require charging in Slovenia due to its short 80 kilometers travel distance. The results indicate significant interaction between environmental and driving factors. A notable correlation, 0.56, was observed between ambient temperature and specific energy consumption when traveling without auxiliary loads during high daytime temperature 30-35 Celsius degree. This effect is attributed to several factors. First, the study road passes through high traffic areas with frequent congestion and delays, particularly near Belgrade and Zagreb. Second, the journey includes both highway segments and non-highway roads, where traffic density is lower, but the roads are characterized by numerous curves, ascents and descents. Third, battery characteristics, as high ambient temperatures accelerate battery discharge rates. Fourth, to compensate for time loss and traffic congestion, the vehicle often maintained higher speed where possible, leading to greater energy consumption. In this case, the impact of temperature is directly underlinked with other factors not explicitly reflected in the table. A significant correlation, 0.517, was also found between temperature and average speed, driven by similar factors as previously described. The strongest correlation, 0.6, was identified between specific energy consumption and losses due to discrepancies and millage losses. This is primarily explained by the prolonged idle time and traffic congestion, during which the electric vehicle continues to consume energy at low speeds, even when stationary power consumption persists due to operating headlight, dashboard illumination, safety sensors, and monitoring system, which contribute to losses due to discrepancies and millage. The correlation between ambient temperature and speed mode concerning losses due to discrepancies and specific consumption during travel with auxiliary loads. You see it in the picture here. The data processes with SPSS show that the temperature varies on the range from 21 to 28.8 Celsius degree. The average speed on the sections from 60.8 to 92.9 km per hour, losses due to discrepancies and millage from 21.05 to 49.69%, and the specific fuel consumption from 15.88 to 21.23 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. This trend is primarily attributed to heavy traffic congestion near Munich, where road conditions resulted in a drop on average speed to 60.8 km per hour, despite high ambient temperatures of 28.8 Celsius degree. Losses due to discrepancies and mileage exhibited a moderate correlation 0.396 with average speed, indicating that higher speed contributed to increased deviation from the expected driving range. A moderate correlation 0.42 was also observed between losses due to discrepancies on mileage and specific energy consumption. This relationship is influenced by road inclines, which enable longer distances to be covered with lower energy consumption while maintaining higher speeds. Additionally, regenerative braking plays a role in partially replenishing battery energy during descents. When comparing the actual specific energy consumption over the entire route to the manufactured state's consumption from test conditions, the real-world energy consumption was approximately 11% higher. This finding aligned with the production and other authors, where they estimate a 10% discrepancy between real-world and test cycle energy consumption. The key contributed factors to these differences include high traffic density and frequent stop near major urban areas. Sustained highway speed exceeded 90 km per hour, increasing energy demand. Inclined road sections requiring additional energy for ascent, the impact of ambient temperature on battery efficiency and vehicle energy consumption. Data were collected from 20 charging stations with successful charging conducted at 17 locations. For fast and ultra-fast charging stations within the European Union, the cost of charging services ranged from euro 0.46 to 0.73 per kilowatt hours. Outside the European Union, charging costs were significantly higher, ranging between 0.91 to 0.98 euro per kilowatt hours. The total tour distance from the main road highway to the charging station and back varied between 0.4 km and 17 km. The table presents the distribution of charging stations based on their detour distance, providing insight into accessibility and convenience along the evaluation route. Here you see that the number is 6 from 2.3 to 4 km range. Summary data for evaluating the functionality of visited charging station in relation to their geographical distribution. So the criteria are geographical location, you see missing and most of them. Roof over the charging area, also missing and most of them. Resting areas, benches, also. Availability of free Wi-Fi, also missing most of them. Options for cash payment, missing. Online information regarding the station functionality. Available of more of station. Station status online, have most of them. Online information on status occupancy, have. In terms of actual condition, only one of the 20 visited stations is non-operational, and it is located outside of European Union. Main problems and recommendation for future work. The following main issues can be identified. Limited availability of charging station, need for reliable public information regarding the location of rapid charging infrastructure for electrical vehicles, respective charging power and pricing. The necessary of pre-route research for selected destinations, extending travel duration due to additional charging time, compatibility of charging points, variation and payment methods across different countries, including those offered by various providers, the need for installing and using different applications instead of the option to directly use debit and credit cards, difficulty with payment processing, such as incompatible payment methods or complex payment procedures, lack of protective structures on some charging point, which complicates reading information during sunny weather and does not protect users from adverse weather conditions, rain, snow, and other. Next problem and recommendations. Mandatory rest areas adjacent to charging station. Issues with cellular and network connectivity, such as unreliable internet connectivity, can disrupt communication between electrical vehicles and charging infrastructure, leading to unsuccessful charging or delays. The absence of Wi-Fi at charging station necessitates the use of data while roaming, limited driving range, and inadequate charging infrastructure. Management of charging cables as issues with tangled cables, insufficient cable length, and difficulty handling heavy cables. Reliability problem with charging infrastructure, such as malfunctioning equipment or inconsistent charging performance. Charging electrical vehicle after reaching 80% battery capacity takes a considerable amount of time. Recommendations. Establishment of a unified information platform that should provide information on the location of rapid charging infrastructure for electrical vehicles, charging power, pricing and other relevant data, rest areas condition during charging. Introduction of a unified standard for payment, a standardized payment methods for the charged amount of energy using credit and debit cards, the streamlining payment processes, offering multiple payment options, and ensuring secure and reliable transactions processing. Mandatory implementations of protective structures and charging station, which will adhere to a unified standard. Designate rest areas adjacent to charging infrastructure to ensure that users have appropriate facilities for relaxation while charging. Availability of Wi-Fi at charging points to enhance user experience, utilization of standard charging protocol, and increased operational compatibility between charging infrastructure and electrical vehicles. Regular maintenance and updates of quality assurance measures with implemented real-time monitoring of charging point to maintenance service quality. Acknowledgements. I thanks very much to my colleagues with who I work, Professor Velizara Penceva, Engineer Valery Georgiev, Engineer Mladen Kulev, Engineer Kremena Mineva, Alexander Georgiev, my mentor of dissertation, Professor Dimitar Stanchev, the university's rector's leadership from the moment when I started as a doctoral student, and then when I am a lecturer at the University of Ruse and everyone who supported and continue to support me and my work. Also, I thanks very much to my family and my parents and brother. Thank you for your attention.